Hello everybody. Welcome back to Gaming Network. And today I'm going to show you my garage in Asphalt Legends Unite. Technically plus Asphalt 9 because it brings all your stuff from that game to this game. I will show you what my garage looks like in 3 years of me playing this game. And I've actually took breaks in between, so I would play different games, but this is what my garage looks like in the time that I've gotten this game. So, in Class D, we have a Max Mitsubishi Lancer Evo, BMW Z4, Chevrolet Camaro, 370Z, Volkswagen. There's like a bunch of Max cars. But we got the Mitsubishi, the BMW, we got this Nissan Leaf Nismo, which I wouldn't say is very good. And then the KTM Expo, which is the slightly better version of the Nissan Leaf. And then, we got the DS Automobiles, DSC10s, Volkswagen XL Sport, Dodge Challenger 392 Hemi, Porsche Cayman, Lotus Elise Sprint 220, Ford Mustang Shelby GT350R, Porsche Targa, Praga R1, Janita G60, 370Z Nismo Neon Edition, T-Bar Griffith, a overlocked Mazda Foray, and then Class C, we got a Dodge Challenger SOT8, BMW CSL Homage, a Chevrolet Camaro ZL1, Mercedes-Benz AMG GTS, Lotus Evora, BMW M4, Dodge Viper ACR, Pininfarina H2 Speed, Artega Scalo Superletra, I think, if I'm saying that right. Acura NSX, which is a pretty decent car, very good. Maserati Alfa, that's a pretty good slipstream car due to its very high nitro, average acceleration, and good top speed. And then we got the Vencer Sarth here. Really glad I have that car. And then moving on, Class B, Porsche 911 GTS Coupe, Aston Martin DB11, Jaguar F-Type, Exotic Rides W70, Ford GT, Lamborghini Astrian, Italdesign Zorino, Ferrari 488 GTB, Glennacollis 003S, which has a very high top speed for Class B. I have it at 3 stars. As you can see, import parts are needed to be applied. But I don't really like this car in general because of its lower handling and nitro duration. But that wouldn't really matter if I gold maxed it. So let's keep going. Aston Martin DB12. I got this car for free. Maybe it was just like a welcome back reward because I hadn't played Asphalt 9 in a while, and then I came back, and then Asphalt Legends Unite became a game, and then it gave me this car for free. Ferrari F12 TDF, Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport. I really love this car. I will make videos, like I said last video, about cars, just singular cars, and talking about them. And this car is literally just so easy to drive, even when you get it at 1 stars. It has pretty average acceleration for the class, a little below average, I'd say. Top speed, I wish it was higher, but, there's nothing you can do about it. But you can overlock this car, thank God. I just can't do it right here. Very high handling, and the nitro on this thing is just outstanding. Never mind. You can't overlock this car anymore. I don't know what happened. So we're moving on. Oh, and I said this before, Lamborghini Terrameno. You can get this car for absolutely free, and it's exclusive decal in a daily event. Guys, listen to me. If you watched that video before, which has like 40 views or something, please just get the decal if you play this game. If you want this decal, just go play the daily event and finish the race, and then go to the special event and finish the race for the key to this car. I'll actually put import parts on it. Jeez Louise, that is expensive. Let's put this on. Yeah, so this car, when you get it maxed, I wouldn't say it's a king by any means. I'd say this Lotus is the best car in B, with like literally the exact same acceleration. I can't see a difference. This car has the higher top speed, slightly less nitro, though, so that makes it a little worse, but the acceleration is top 5 in the game, so that's insane. Along with this car, which has also really good acceleration. This car has, I'd say, just as good handling, even though the handling stat is lower, because if you have a car, let's say top speed 180 miles an hour, and it has 50 handling, if you compare that to a car that has a top speed of 220 miles an hour with 50 handling, then the 220 mile an hour car will handle better, because it goes with every car. The faster the car, no matter the handling stat, has to have slightly better handling due to the added speed. Because if, like, say you were driving a DeVal 16, the fastest car in the game, and the handling was bad, you'd just be banging every single wall you get every single turn, you just bang into the wall and lose all your speed. But at max, that car has insane drift speed. You should search that on YouTube. Just like DeVal 16 Asphalt 9. I don't know, like Golden Max. Its handling is just insane. So moving on, Class A. I don't have many A or S cars. Less S, obviously. But Aston Martin Vulcan, Nissan GT-R Nismo. By the way, this car is almost Golden Max. I have every single import I could put on it besides the Epic. Same with this Nissan GT-R. I made a video of cars for beginners in this game, and you should really start up this car because it has the lowest top speed in all of Class A, 204 miles an hour, which is lower than some C-class cars. I mean, that's lower than that's lower than the TVR Griffith of Class D. But what makes up for that low top speed is the insane acceleration, decent handling, and pretty decent nitro, I'd say. But yeah, this is a very good car. Ferrari J50. This is another underrated one. I got it at 3 stars. Not all import parts put on, but it's a pretty decent car, I'd say. It's like a GTR with slightly better nitro and top speed, but less acceleration and handling. Its acceleration is actually really good, but I'd say still average. I'm literally like one blueprint away from starting it up. So moving on, Dodge Viper GTS. I'm definitely gonna have to make a video of this car. It's at literally max blueprints. Top speed, average. Acceleration, average. Handling, average. Nitro, average. So it's a very average car. But it's, for some reason, just so underrated. And the stats kind of lie a little bit, so I gotta make a video about that. Ferrari LaFerrari. So, this car, it's not worth spending your credits on upgrading, because even though it has really good nitro, average acceleration, pretty high top speed, its handling is the thing that makes it pretty bad, I'd say. So definitely not something to spend your credits on unless it's your only A-class car, or if you don't have the P1 or Aventador. These ones are definitely more worth spending your credits on upgrading. The P1 has way better handling not way better, but better handling than the LaFerrari. Better acceleration, less top speed by only just like 2 miles an hour, I guess, and its nitro is less, but it isn't bad. And then the Lamborghini Aventador SV Coupe. All three of these cars are very similar. They have like almost the exact same top speeds, accelerations, nitro durations. But what makes this car better is that it's the only car of the three that has 50 handling stat, which I wouldn't say is good, but it makes it handle better than any of the other cars. But these aren't really good to spend your credits on unless it's for like an event or something. So yeah, those are the only A-class cars I have, but I am so close to getting this LaFerrari Aperta. This car is just amazing. If you play Asphalt Legends Unite and you watch like multiplayer races, you know that this car is gonna be in some races, and it's insane. It's a really good car. It's very rare though, and the only reason why I have so many blueprints is because for a week straight, I got a free card pack every day, and one time it gave me like 15 free blueprints for this Ferrari, so I do not know how. It just gave me free blueprints for a car that's so rare. But anyway, Class S. The reason why these cars are all out of gas is because I'm completing the Class S Novice and Rookie seasons. But this car, a little above average handling. It's literally just like a slightly better version than a LaFerrari or like P1. It's literally not even like, it doesn't handle as good as the Aventador. It's just so crap. I mean, like, there's not really any point of having this unless it's your only S car, I guess, but it's not that good. Ferrari FXXK. This car ain't bad. Less handling than the Centenario, but it has better nitro duration, better acceleration, and top speed. I haven't put many upgrades on this car, but this car is kind of underrated. It's a really good car. It's easier to handle than the Centenario. And then I have the Icona Vulcano Titanium. This car is like a complete upgrade over the first three S-Class cars, which have literally like Class A top speeds, accelerations, handling stat, nitro stat. They're all just like Class A cars. But this Icona is basically the first car that separates the A-Class branch and the S-Class branch, because these three cars are literally just cooler looking A-Class cars. The Icona has a little above average acceleration, just over 80, good handling, pretty decent nitro duration, a top speed of 235 miles an hour. I don't even have all the import parts on it, so like you can probably get to 236, 237. And the W motor's like in Hypersport, so I only have it at 2 stars. But when you get this, when you keep starting up this car, it's very good. The handling stat sort of lies. Its handling is better than it says because the top speed is like 240, almost 250 miles an hour at max. Acceleration reaches 80.52. The nitro gets up to 58, which isn't bad, I guess, because this car doesn't have good nitro duration when you get it, but in the long run, it gets very good. So that is my entire garage in Asphalt Legends Unite, and many other cars are to come for me to unlock. Especially one that won't happen for quite a while, but the Bugatti Chiron. I've only gotten 15 blueprints for this car in my entire existence to Asphalt, but if it does come around in events, or I somehow get this car's blueprints from special card packs and stuff, and I manage my in-game currency, you know, this car will be very good. top speed. It's like this car, like I said with the Icona, it's the bridge between S-Class and the kings of S-Class. This isn't by no means a king of S-Class, but it is the first king, I'd say. It's a baby king, alright? So the top speed when you max it out is almost I think over 270 miles an hour. I've seen people gold max it, but I don't remember. Acceleration is very good when you get it, and then when at max, it's also very good. The handling is way better than it says it is, and it's already better than a 2-star Lycan, so that will be good. And then the nitro duration is just so good. So it's just a good car, all right? That's all I can say, because when you compare it to, let's say, I don't know, a Bugatti Bolide, this car has, let's try a Devel 16, all right? Crappy nitro, average acceleration. Oh wow, 76.06. That is more than I remember it having. Dude, like the highest top speed in like the world. Like this thing isn't even real yet. It's just a concept car, and they somehow have it in this game. And top speed, like it literally, like with this car, let's just like you can sort of see all the white and the top speed. You can see white and then gray for the amount that you can upgrade it to, but with the Devel, like there's just like nothing there. Like it barely reaches 344. So top speed is definitely not even worth upgrading, but every other stat is. So like that's what separates the Bugatti from this car, even though this car would just like kill it. I mean, the handling when you first get this car is not good, but when you max it, it's the best drifting car in the game besides a McLaren Senna. The Senna has way sharper turning, but this car has way better drift speed. The acceleration is pretty average, so that's all I have to say. I don't want to keep going and waste your time, but yeah, that's just that. I just wanted to show you all my garage. And here are all the epic import parts. I didn't even realize I had this much. And I somehow have import parts for like, I don't even remember getting these. The only one I remember is getting the Divo Faraday featured this car, the Torino design, if I'm saying that right. I do not remember getting this. Like, none of these I remember getting. But yeah, so that's all I wanted to show you guys, but thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.